Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to Workshop Wednesday. My name is Paul, and this is our team.
Hello, I'm Mick, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Kaylem Russell, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Sean, I'm the apprentice mechanic.
Hello, my name is Marco, I love to weld. This is Bruce, this is Blake, them two best students.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, and comment if you want, and we will get back to you. In for repair today, we have our John Deere 7810, we have our Scanstone Ridger, and we have a Toyota Forklift. So today we're actually out in the fields, we're not in the workshop. Some of it will be in the workshop, but the boys are planting away. As you can see, these donors are working there in the background. I'm in the planter, the boys are rotovating. Yeah, it's all systems go here because the weather hasn't been great and we really need to get planting. So we're going to stay here for the next couple of weeks. We'll be flat out in the fields. First of all, we're going to head over to Cahill. He's in trouble there, I think, with the Scanstone Ridger.
I had a little bit of a problem. As you can see, this should be purple, the same as the rest of them. But last night, in the dark, I didn't hit a stone, I hit a rock. And the rock was that big that it went between this board and that board. I'm guessing now, I didn't actually see it myself, I only noticed it when the run was finished. And must have pushed the ram out and bent all this. I'll show you a video now before or what it did look like. John B looking at me while I video laughing at me. Sound John? So yeah, organised last night for Marco to come up this morning. He came with the work trailer, all the bits he needed, gas, heat of course. So what you're going to need to bend this. And yeah, now look, we've done a lot of work to get it to this straight. As you can see before, it's not exactly perfect. And then me and Marco had a lot of to and fro to do. We had to get the teleporter to try bend this bit back in and then try knock that back. And as you can see then, Marco has a plate here just to give it a bit of extra support. Now, the ram is still a little bit bent. Can't really see it clear in the video, but she is knocked up and then coming this way.
So now a week goes by here on Finnegan's that a forklift doesn't end up in the workshop. Currently we have two here. This one should be on its way out, but this one then comes back in. So it's one in, one out job, isn't it, Mick?
Well, to be fair, this one has been a brilliant forklift.
It's, I don't know what year it is, I don't know many thousand hours on it, but it's unbelievable the way it
It's the first go-to for workshop stuff. Until we got the electrics, which are a little bit more manoeuvrable.
But anyway, we have an issue here with, I don't think it got hot, but it's obviously,
Hopefully not, anyway.
we have an issue here with the radiator. Will you explain, Mick, the way it's set up and what's wrong with it there?
Yeah. Radiator's obviously fitted to the forklift car or whatever to dissipate the heat generated by the engine.
Yeah.
Could keep it cool. This one here, as an addition, has an oil cooler here for the transmission, which is built into the radiator. Yes, we have an oil cooler on the end of the radiator. You can see the two oil cooler pipes fitted here. They're for the transmission, not the hydraulics, as far as I know, the only transmission. What I believe has happened, it's actually been coming for years. We've had a little bit of a scum on top of the radiator. But that there, it's obviously not engine oil because it's whitey. If it was engine oil, generally it'll be black and tarry and gungy. But there's an oil cooler running down there, and I think that's busted.
So therefore your water is mixing.
You have a radiator within the radiator. It's probably the best way of putting it. You can just about see it down there.
You can actually see it there.
Inside here, as you can just about see, we have a little radiator running down along. It's actually an intercooler. And the water hits that. The oil is on the inside of it. And the idea is the coolant water keeps the transmission.
So it's not a very big cooler as such for the forklift, but it probably doesn't need it, does it?
I wouldn't think so. It's a small enough transmission. The other thing too, of course, the transmission pressures are higher. They're probably up 150 psi for
so it's going to give.
You would think beforehand, because in the radiator normally itself, you're £13 on average. It's usually marked on the top of the cap, and you cannot see it. And this is that 0.9 of a bar.
So to fix this, and make what are we talking? Core out?
Well, number one, more importantly, that's leaking, but the core is stuffed. Because I put water through the pipes, and very, very slow coming out. Like you should get a good flow when you flush. I'd always flush from the, I have to think here.
That's the thing.
Yeah, from the, that's your back to
Yeah.
engine. This is supply. So I ideally flush from this side to try and blow guns up, but I could not get the flow through.
So we're probably going to have to bring it. We'll bring it down to,
yeah.
to make the ankle cock radiator out, and he can take off this top and this bottom comes off, which then exposes the core, and possibly have to put a new core into it. But on a forklift like that, you know, it's worth its weight in gold here, as we say. It's the first one everyone hops on, and it's still going strong, even though it's quite old, and there is a lot of hours in it, but they're built to last, them things.
Right, so we were stowing away, happy out, good weather now at the minute. And next thing was shout over the radio that the tractor was after overheating. And come out to it anyways, big pile of coolant underneath it. Sure, first thing then. And of course the fan belt was off. So what it failed was, show me that there, was this tensioner. So the bearing had, as you can see there, collapsed on the bearing and seized up solid. It's obviously spinning anti-clockwise because somehow it welded the bloody bolt to the inner race of the bearing and actually unscrewed itself. So when I opened the side panel, that was just sat there. So thankfully Meat Farm Machinery won in stock, and we have a new idler fitted and a new belt, and we'll top it up with coolant and she'll be back destoning now in the next 15 minutes or so. So it's not too bad of a job anyways, thankfully, and we'll be back more time.
Mention him now.
And here we have James Delaney, my good assistant. He's after rearing me now in the last 10 or 15 minutes, I think. I will see how good of a pull we can get in this.
Want me to take the weight of that?
Oh, shite, twished. Oh, there's plenty in it. I can move out of the way. Hang on, just lift it up there a sec. Ah, she's there now.
Full.
It only got rid of what was in the expansion bottle anyway. So we're not too bad, we're topped up and it'll be ready to go now in a minute.
So in last week's video there, you would have seen Cahill out in the fields with the Rotovator, just talking through the whole process. Sean is in. Actually, Sean, what are you doing here? You should be out there Rotovating. What's going on?
Workshop
Wednesday.
So.
Workshop Wednesday, and it's workshop in the field.
Yeah.
Now we're just going to go through here a few. Well, they're small wearing problems as kind of you go through the season. The blades will get wore. They kind of will wear in 2s and 3s here in the different sections there, depending on whether it's behind the wheel and things like that. So as you can see in this row, Sean,
We've that one.
that one, and not too bad, and it will be the same on the far side as well. So we're going to have to change them. Now these blades are not the quick fit, so you have what, 2 bolts in each.
Yeah,
no, they're not a massive thing to change either. Just takes a bit of time. We have the work trailer, as we say, with the air lead and the compressor, everything's built it, and it's a great job, because only for that, you know, you just wouldn't be at it. So we just have that to look at. Again, grease and pints, you'll have to
do it every morning.
yeah, so he does them every month. Well, he tells me he does them every morning. I'm not sure, but hopefully you do now, Sean. And again, just looking at general nuts and bolts, making sure they're kept tight.
Because we have vibration and that.
The Rotovator is working at such high speed, and you will have, especially when you're in stonier conditions, will kind of rattle a little bit more, doesn't it?
More rattle me in the camp house.
Right, I'll let you have that, Johnny. So in this week's tips and tricks, we're going to talk a little about our work trailer here, the way we have it set up, that we have no leads hanging around the floor. Everything is retractable here, especially our airline, which is a great job. If it retract back in, I think it does. And we also have a power source here that we can retract that back in as well. And this is really handy, especially when we want a cup of tea. And I'd say John B has been here already, no doubt. The kettle is empty. So that's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Hope you all enjoyed the videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos there. It won't cost you anything. So from everyone here at Finnegan's Farm and in the potato field, we'll talk to you all next Wednesday.
Right, Paul,
Good luck.